Hi, this is Chuck Sierk from Revolutionary Performance Marketing. Hopefully you've had the opportunity to watch our previous videos, the secret to getting qualified leads to your exhibit, and how to implement a winning booth strategy to blow away your competition. In this video, I'm putting the final pieces into place for your effective event strategy and take you to where the magic happens. Dominating your trade show and boosting your sales with less efforts focuses in on your on-site and post-show marketing plan. This is about making your strategy work at the show, implementing your innovative plans, and executing the most critical components of the event. Imagine more leads, more qualified leads visiting your exhibit, a solid plan to capture the lead info in a relaxed, natural way, and a follow-up process in place to continue to nurture and build the relationship initiated at the show. So let's review a bit from what we've learned already. You are guaranteed to improve your results at trade shows by taking a strategic approach, planning for success and not just winging it, building your strategy on your business objectives and utilizing your existing marketing plan for pre-show promotions, designing your booth display with the top 10 key items in mind, implementing the secrets to getting qualified leads to your exhibit, efficiently engage visitors, speak to their agenda, pique their interest, and establish the relationship for follow-up. Great, you've got it, but there's more to it, right? Yes, we need to dive into the critical components of the event strategy. It's not likely that visitors will be walking into your booth and saying, "I'm ready to buy. Where's an order form?" The magic of live events is the environment. It's fast-paced, usually an abbreviated exchange between the visitor and your booth staff. Visitors are likely to be on a research mission, looking to collect information or view demonstrations to see which company can help them solve their problem or fill a need they currently have. The ball is in your court to deliver information and capture the lead, or entice them to share information with you in order to continue a relationship. Your mission is to create opportunity on the spot. You don't always want to push for the close right away unless your objective is immediate sales and you are able to complete the sales process via demonstration on site. Most exhibits require a follow-up marketing strategy. We learned before that there are 3 keys to attracting visitors to your exhibit: your product, your promotions, and your people. Here are some essential components of your on-site marketing plan. Use product demonstrations and displays. Hold a contest for a valuable prize. Offer useful giveaways. And bring your A-team to staff your booth. Using product demonstrations as part of your marketing is perfect for the trade show environment. Attendees can be attracted to the activity by their curiosity. If you offer a "you gotta try this" type product that is feasible to demo at your booth, get the product into your prospects' hands. You can offer a small giveaway gift or promotional discount if they give it a try. As an example, when I attended a recent golf show, one booth grabbed my attention as another golfer was in the booth being instructed on how to use the particular training equipment offered by the exhibitor. A crowd had gathered and I was so intrigued that I had to try it for myself. This happens regularly. If you're a service-based business, I highly advise to display an audio-visual presentation demonstrating the client or customer experience. Give attendees the opportunity to experience what it's like working with you and your business. Contests are one of the top ways to attract visitors to your booth. Visitors attending trade shows usually get excited about the chance to enter and win contests. Event promoters use them often as headlines to attract attendees to the show because it works. The key to contests is to design them to attract your desired customer. Depending on your target audience, you want to utilize your marketing research and organize your contest to appeal to your ideal customers. If your company offers products and services to a very specific niche, make sure your contest is something of value in this niche. It's not worth dealing with a mountain of non-qualified leads. When planning your contest, the prize doesn't need to break the bank. You want to go for perceived value. Cost isn't the most important thing in a contest. Delivering a prize that is perceived to be extremely high in value is. Stay away from the temptation to give something away just because it's cool. I regularly see travel companies offering win-a-free-trip contests. An innovative prize alternative might be an entertainment package at one of your promoted destinations, or useful travel gear, or free car rentals, etc. Complementary items such as books or how-to courses within your niche could be perceived beneficial to add value to your customer's experience. Be creative and be willing to test different ideas. Always follow through with your contests and award the prize. Announce the winner to all contestants. They are waiting to hear from you. You've created the opportunity to follow up. Take advantage of it. 90% of your competition isn't. Your business will stand above the rest. I'll go into more detail on how to do this in the second part of this video on post-show marketing. Another opportunity created by offering a contest is to select a time to announce the winner at the end of the day or show. It creates anticipation and buzz within your target audience. Use testimonials from previous winners to support your credibility for actually giving away prizes at past events. Some experienced attendees have been burned in the past and have become skeptical. Providing attractive, useful giveaways is a proven tactic for drawing people to your booth. Many trade show attendees are greatly influenced by the value of promotional products. Useful giveaways aren't the same as contest prizes. They are targeted for all visitors to your booth. Giveaways can easily create a buzz around trade shows, and attendees may seek you out specifically as a result. Premium giveaways aren't always necessary. Value is a must. Save your highest quality giveaway products for your best leads and/or rewarding a lead for becoming a customer. Depending on your situation, rewarding customers who make a purchase decision or appointment with an unadvertised bonus giveaway will add an extremely valuable, special touch to their experience. They are most certain to share their experience with others that will most likely fit the profile of your target audience. Giveaways should carry a targeted marketing message and have a useful life. You don't want it to be thrown away as they leave the exhibit hall. You don't want to only use a novelty item that will make a quick splash and then quickly fizzle out. Be creative and design your giveaway strategy to closely relate to your specific niche. If it's useful, they'll hold on to it. If it's related to your niche, they will think of you first whenever they're using it. Whenever they're facing a problem you have a solution for, you're likely to be on the top of their mind. Always trade a giveaway for information from the lead. Stop letting leads slip through your fingers. If your giveaway is of value to them, they will be happy to trade a small amount of personal information in exchange for your free stuff. I'll detail how to handle this lead information a bit later. Product demonstrations, running contests, and capturing leads with giveaways are all part of your booth experience process flow and essential elements of your on-site marketing. Well-trained booth staff can make all the difference between a successful event and a big bust. Make sure your staff knows how to approach and interact with visitors to the event. They will be much more effective in qualifying leads. The statement, "You never have a second chance to make a first impression," is very important at events. You want your A-team on staff to make it a great impression. People like doing business with people, not objects like exhibits, displays, graphics, or literature. The trade show environment creates the opportunity for personal or human contact, and your exhibit creates your space for people to meet each other to conduct business. Because of the environment, in a few short minutes, your overall exhibit presentation will indicate to prospects and customers your corporate culture, philosophies, and level of business dedication. The level of professionalism and commitment to customer service will be expressed, evaluated, and compared to your competition on the show floor. Representing your company at trade shows should be viewed as a privilege and not as an unpleasant chore. You want your staff to represent the best your company has to offer. No negative Neros allowed. The 5 most important individual characteristics you want in your booth staff are people who want to be there. They like meeting new people, building relationships, and travel. People who appreciate the importance and power of trade shows and are willing to work hard to achieve the objectives. People who have great questioning skills and are able to effectively engage people to find out their agendas. People who are excellent listeners and are skilled at listening more than they talk. People who are fleet on their feet and can adapt the conversation or presentation effectively to meet the needs of visitors and speak to their specific agenda. It's not always best to strictly put your sales force on the exhibit floor. Look at other departments in your business for people knowledgeable in your products and services and have the qualities of dedication, commitment, professionalism, and sincerity. Once you've selected your A-team, hold a planning strategy meeting or meetings so they understand the specific targets and objectives for the event and are clear on the booth experience plan. Consider running a contest for the staff to add some fun and excitement for them at the event. I'm going to switch gears a bit right now and go into a little psychology of marketing. Dr. Robert Cialdini, Professor Emeritus of Psychology and Marketing at Arizona State University, wrote the national bestseller Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion. In this book, he covers 6 scientifically validated principles of persuasion, which are reciprocity, the obligation to give when you receive; scarcity, people want more of those things there are less of; authority, people will follow credible, knowledgeable experts; consistency, looking for and asking for commitments that can be made; liking, people who are similar to us, who pay us compliments and cooperate with us; and consensus, people will look to the actions and behaviors of others to determine their own. The consensus principle is particularly valuable for trade shows when the component of social proof is implemented. One means we use to determine what is correct is to find out what other people think is correct. We view a behavior as more correct in a given situation to the degree that we see others performing it. We use the actions of others to decide on proper behavior for ourselves, especially when we view those others as similar to ourselves. As part of your audio-video presentations, banner messages, or collateral material, include testimonials from previous customers. Leverage your customers and their positive experiences with you or your products. Use testimonials from people who are most similar to your target audience. Be sure to include statements that speak to your credibility, knowledge, and experience to reinforce the principle of authority. If your target audience is middle-aged women who like to golf, show a testimonial of a middle-aged female golfer. If your target is a 20-something male, show a similar testimonial. You get the point. Social proof helps prospective leads become more interested and relate their own situation to needing your solution or product. Check out the YouTube video titled Science of Persuasion by Influence at Work. Okay, what I consider the best I've saved for last. In Part 2, I'll cover the post-show marketing element of your event strategy. It is by far the most critical component to dominating your trade shows and achieving or surpassing your sales objectives. It's not how perfect or flashy your display is, what you offered as a giveaway, whether or not you hired booth babes as greeters. It's what you do with the leads after the show. You've slaved away and put a lot of hard work and effort into preparing for the event, and now it's time to take the pot of opportunity you've filled with gold and redeem your leads for customers and sales. Post-show marketing is all about how you will follow up with leads, prospects, and clients and customers after the event. It's amazing how many exhibitors collect names and information, but 1, have no plan for getting in contact with those people afterward, or 2, and worse yet, never follow up on the leads. Not every visitor to your booth will make a purchase decision on the day of the show. Hot leads, yes. Cold or warm leads may need additional contacts with you to make their final choice. A study done by the Association of Sales Executives revealed that 81% of all sales happens on or after the 5th contact. If you're only following up once or twice, imagine how much business you're losing. Exhibitors that capture leads and consistently follow up with effective messages are rewarded with higher sales conversions and referrals than their competition, who does not. When asked the reasons exhibitors don't follow up, I hear, "I just don't have the staff to do it," or "We're just too busy." It's clear to me that they are lacking a systematic process for following up. They can do it. They don't have the systems in place to do it. A good follow-up system has the following attributes. It's systematic. It's done the same way every time. Generates consistent, predictable results. And it's automatic. With little physical interaction to run, it runs on autopilot. The secret to post-show marketing is to make it automatic so you don't have to lift a finger, but the job still gets done. There is technology available today that simplifies the process. Your time can be freed up to focus on other revenue-generating activities. Typically in every business, there are three types of people to follow up with. Suspects, or people in your target market. Prospects are people who have responded to your marketing message but not purchased yet. Or customers, people who have purchased something from you. Follow-up messages and offers will be different for each type of person. For suspects, you want to entice them to call you or visit your business or website. For prospects, you want to persuade them to make a purchase. And with customers, you want them to do repeat business with you and send referrals to your business. Suspects are the hardest to follow up with since they haven't yet expressed their interest. In a trade show environment, a suspect would be considered an attendee at the show. For many consumer shows, a list of attendees doesn't exist since there isn't a registration process to go through to get in. You pay the money and get your ticket, or simply walk into free admission shows. You typically don't have the contact info of a suspect available. It's not so for prospects and customers. You should have a way to contact them. And if you consistently follow up with customers, they will help you turn suspects into prospects and prospects into customers through referrals. For trade shows, I would consider anyone who shares their info with you as a prospect. The main post-show marketing tools available are direct mail, email, phone, and text. I regularly experience businesses who jump on the phone to follow up. Technology has changed the way people are comfortable being followed up with. Most prospects don't want a sales call right away. It's considered pushy to them because they've been trained that anyone who calls up is a pushy salesman. Some won't even answer the call if it's a number that's not stored in their mobile directory. It's best to use a cross-channel marketing approach when following up. That means use different media channels to reach your prospects. Use an effective mix of email, text, direct mail, and phone calls. The first step to an effective campaign is to try to develop trust in the relationship with your prospect and deliver a short message including valuable content or information free to them. Things like special reports, how-to articles, videos, audio, links to quality resources, or tips and techniques. Always let them know what the next step is going to be so they can frame their expectations. It may be appropriate to lead the prospect with enticing offers. Just don't hit them over the head with "buy my product" messages right away. People go through the buying process in baby steps, even more so with larger investments. Your mission is to create offers that help them move to the next step. It is said that fortune is in the follow-up, and the power of the follow-up is in your sequence, or series of communications linked together with each building on the previous. Reference your previous communication in each subsequent message as a reminder that you care about continuing the conversation. Some rules of thumb to consider when creating campaigns are: direct mail, 3 to 5 mailings spaced no closer than 7 days apart. Email is basically free, but no more than 2 in the first week and 1 every 7 to 10 days for the first month and 2 per month after. Text, limit to 2 per month, at least 10 to 14 days apart. Phone, use automated messages, no more than 1 every other month. In every campaign, you should split test different sequences. Depending on your specific market and customer, different rules may apply. You need to find a good balance that generates the best response. Testing and evaluation will find that answer. Each sequence should follow a sales strategy and consider using the principles of persuasion throughout to persuade them to take you up on your offer. Using deadlines as a motivator can work well depending on the offer. Build on your strategy as you continue the sequence and become bolder with your call to action, very similar to a normal sales conversation. Using an automated follow-up system overcomes the #1 reason or objection businesses have for not following up. Automate your system as much as possible so you and/or your staff doesn't need to touch it often, if at all. The breakdown in nearly all post-show follow-up marketing systems occurs with the labor of the process in sending emails, inputting leads into the database, sending letters, and keeping track of the sequence. At busy shows, you're likely to get an avalanche of new leads, and the management of the leads is overwhelming without an automated system. To automate your follow-up, use available marketing system technology and outsource as much of the manual labor as possible. Look for systems that include integrated lead capture technology. Most, if not all, attendees carry mobile phones with them at trade shows, with around half being smartphones. The majority of mobile users regularly send and receive text messages and would be comfortable doing so to enter a contest or to receive free giveaways. Find a system that offers the capability to use SMS entries using short codes or 10-digit phone numbers. Not everyone with a mobile phone has texting plans or data plans to go to a website on their phone. Some systems offer the ability for the prospect to call, listen to a recorded message, and leave their info on a message that will be transcribed and entered into the database. I'm seeing more and more tablets and kiosks or laptops being used by exhibitors to collect info from visitors, but it is still a vast minority that do so. Lead capture systems now have the capability to scan a business card and accurately populate the database with the contact info. It's as simple as asking for the card and their permission to enter the info. Remember the KISS principle? Maybe not as popular as marketers had hoped this channel would have been by now, but QR, or quick response codes, are a simple way to have a smartphone access a simple entry form. Make sure that your system updates info in real time and doesn't require batch processing. Time is of the essence. Very few can do it, but a fully automated system is top-notch with an integrated direct mail, meaning postcards and letters, component. Or utilize a fulfillment house locally. Find references from your print supplier. I've read some trade show association reports that recommend exhibitors follow up within the first 2 weeks after a show to maximize the sales opportunity from their leads. To me, that isn't very conducive to being top of mind with your prospects. It seems like an eternity when minutes after leaving your booth, your prospect is face-to-face with your competitors who may have an effective automated follow-up strategy in place. I'm more inclined to base my strategy on an MIT study that found prospects are 22 times more likely to purchase from you if you followed up in the first 5 minutes. Sounds crazy, I know. I stopped in my tracks when I read that and read it again out loud. 22 times more likely to purchase from you when followed up in the first 5 minutes. I did some more research and found many top sales training programs that teach the same thing. Follow up within the first 5 minutes after meeting a prospect. It can be as simple as saying thanks, ask if there are any additional questions, or pay them a compliment. Who does that, really? Some of the best in sales. Because it works. Notice I didn't say make a sales phone call as part of the sequence. That's because you want to educate your prospect and have most of their questions answered before they call you. Your best prospects and easiest sales conversions are with prospects who know what they want and why they want it. They already know why you're different, what your value proposition is, and how you're uniquely qualified to meet their needs. They've pre-qualified themselves before you speak with them again during the sales process. Your sales process is shortened and more prospects become customers because you've positioned your business as their only logical choice. They will be thinking, why would I do business with anyone else? Trade show domination is not limited to during the show. The systematic process of post-show marketing leverages technology to free up your staff to close more sales and fulfill more orders. Make more sales with less effort. Isn't that what every business wants? Boost your sales by implementing an automated post-show marketing system. You'll be amazed with the results. Now, take a minute to close your eyes and imagine the ideal trade show experience. Prior to the show, your team has prepared the strategy, organized a contest, sent promotional material to customers inviting them to the show and your offer, created the presentation of testimonials, designed a valuable giveaway, trained the booth staff, and set up the automated follow-up campaign. You are ready, and your mind is at ease because you know that your staff is prepared, your booth is attractive, and you don't need to worry about unnecessary administration because you have your automation set up. When visitors come to your booth, they have a way to text or call from their phone, or enter in their information on a laptop or tablet you provide them to enter the contest, or win their giveaway items. With the push of a button, your contest winner is decided, and all entries are notified automatically. You follow up with them immediately and are able to automatically deliver them valuable content, information, and promotions that you may or may not have advertised. You know that your fortune is in the follow-up, and it's all happening automatically. Your orders come rolling in. Okay, open your eyes. Could you see it? How did it feel compared to your most recent experience? Is that something you believe is achievable? Yes? I thought you would. If not, what is holding you back from believing in the possibility? I can understand the value of a good old pen and paper. I use them every day for most of my marketing projects. Yes, it can be a rather daunting task if you're not technically inclined. RPM helps frustrated exhibitors looking to maximize their trade show marketing attract more qualified leads, implement innovative technology to capture lead information, and automatically follow up with prospects, all without them having to lift a finger, even if they are not technically savvy and don't have the time or energy to set up an automated system on their own. RPM makes following up with your trade show leads easy and helps exhibitors create a strategic plan for success. I do this by working with them to create a show-specific strategy, design a custom follow-up campaign, provide campaign signage, and delivering a training video for staff to implement. You can see the cross-channel follow-up approach for yourself here. Go to goo.gl/RPM follow-up. Or use any one of the following entry methods to see the system in action. Text your name and email to 717-983-4248. Text keyword Boost Sales, your name and your email to 58885. Or you can call 717-983-4248 from your mobile phone. Or toll free, use 1-888-839-9252 from your mobile. RPM was built from the ground up to help businesses utilize cutting-edge technology to achieve marketing objectives in building their business. Marketing is the fuel for business growth, even in economies like we're in right now. It's a time to be innovative. Expect predictable results from your planning and strategies. Many of the businesses we've partnered with have implemented these strategies with outstanding results. It has opened up doors for complementary partnerships in the same niche for cross-promotion and ultimately delivering greater value to their customers. That's what I get excited about, seeing our partners seize opportunities they never thought possible for their business. Don't miss out on any more leads at your upcoming trade show. See the magic of the system in action and contact me directly to discuss how you can start to attract more leads, follow up automatically with those leads, and ultimately close more sales. Thanks for watching.